or something?
Yeah, well, yeah, I usually keep mine on for about 15.
Oh, you have dry skin?
No.
I look crazy.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna start. I just started recording. Can everybody hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are going to make this quick, especially if everybody's got on their mud masks. I want to give some announcements, do some announcements. Today is Monday, April 9th. Welcome everybody. Welcome all of the new Ellapreneurs to our Happiness Tribe page. We have a lot of people enrolling. It's been a whirlwind. I'm going to go over some announcements and then we will get down to business. All right. So first off, what do we have going on? Shipping is, as of today, as of tonight, we should be back on 5 days out. Okay. As of yesterday, we were back to 10. So we are, we're 5 days. We should be 5 days out. This is something that I've been doing, and I strongly suggest it. You could do it. It has been working for us. It has been working for different people on different teams. Guys, mute yourself out if you're not. Hold on a second. If you don't see in the corner of your screen a little microphone that with the slash, that means I can hear you. All right, for some reason, it's not allowing me to mute everybody out. I don't know what the problem is here. Anyway, just try to mute yourself out, please. All right, so basically we're on a 5-day shipping delay, just so you know. We have Xanthromax, not Xanthromax, the patches and Timeless is on back order for another few days. We will have it sometime this week. If people are having an issue with the shipping getting sent back, it's because they're putting their name or their address in the second line. Just tell people to be careful when they're putting their stuff in so that it's not on the second line, because that's screwing up the mailing system. If you have a problem with it, email Robbie, who is at shipping@elevocity.com, and he will help you with that, with the shipping issues.
Maria, you
Yes.
said Timeless, and what else was on back order?
Timeless and the patches.
And the patches.
Mm-hmm. All of the patches, yeah. All right. Right. Guys, if you have your TV on, you're going to need to shut it off or mute yourself, please. Okay. Once the new site is ready to roll out, which they're working on it, once we get the new updated site, you're going to be able to sell 21 Days of Happiness with the media for sure. So, hold on a second, guys. What a choice. Much better. All right. Okay. So, everybody knows what the 21 Days of Happiness is, right? Right. Okay. So the 21 Days of Happiness is when we sell dose. So when we sell not the separate packages, not the coffee and the Xanthromax, but when we sell dose together, they're able to access a website, which is the 21 Days of Happiness with Sean Acor. And basically it's a program for 21 days in which it helps you to achieve happiness. So the people who had bought it previously, they will have access to it, and anybody going forward, the first time they buy dose, they have access to it as well. It's a pretty cool program. Oprah sells it for 50-something bucks, and it's just included with us. So,
quick question.
Yep.
When do the rest of us get that ordered that when we did our startup
The what? The book?
And the book and the program.
Okay, the program is separate. The program you don't get with the startup, you get the book with the startup. If you haven't received it yet, email Sean at ellapreneur.com.
Okay.
All right. Ellapreneurs.com. All right. SEAN. All right. So what I've been doing, and I strongly suggest it for everybody, again, it's your business. You do with it what you want. But what we've been finding successful is if somebody's coming on and I'm enrolling them and I have them on the phone and I say, okay, Jane, give me 15 names by tonight, or give me 20 names and addresses by tonight. I will send out to those people for you samples, right? So I send each of them one sample. I send it out right away the next day. It goes out. So they have 10, 15 customers, whatever you decide you want to do, and it goes out to them right away. And by the time your new promoter gets their packet, they pretty much have a bunch of customers ready to roll, right? Because they have already tried it. It's been working out really well. And you figure if you send out 10 of them, they're probably going to get at least 3 customers right away. If you send out 15, do the math. It starts them off on a good foot, starts them off with customers right away. So it's a good business practice for you. And again, I don't know if you guys know this, but any of our stick packages and stuff like that, it's all tax write-off. It's all, we could write them all off on our taxes as samples. So I would get those out to people. And, like I said, some are doing 10, some are doing 15, some people are even doing 20. But you need to have their names and addresses right away to get them out, right? Basically what I do is I put it on a little package like I normally have. I have one here. Hold on one second. Well, I put it in my, I don't have one here. I put it in my little cellophane and in my little cello bag, and I put a sticker on it. And the sticker basically says how to drink it like I would normally do, like Nick has sticking up right now. All right, show them again, Nick, you see, right? And I have that sticker on it. And at the bottom where it would normally say my information, it says, if you would like to place an order, please contact whoever the person is that I sent it on behalf of, with their phone number or, their email address or something, just so that you're getting them started. It's a good token to, to really help kick off your team. And like I said, it's been doing really well for people. So you might want to give it a try. The other thing that we are going to try to start to do, if you guys are up for it, is, get one of your customers and say, hey, listen, if you give me 5 names, same thing, like 5 names and addresses of people that would want to try the product, not just to send to anybody, I will send you a 5-day, right? Just so that you're getting it out there, or if you allow me to post on your wall, whatever the case may be, utilize your friends and your family to try to get it out there as well. And then just a little side note, for the people for the new promoters that you're doing 10 or 15 packages or whatever, what we've been telling them to do is say, tell them to post on their Facebook and say like, hey, I'm starting this new business. I'm so excited. I would love, to get some support. My friend so-and-so decided that she or he is going to start me off and send me some samples. Who would love to try it? If you'd love to try it, send me your address. This way you're not sending random people coffee that they don't really want. Right? So you have people that are actually reaching out and saying, I do want to try it, let me have some. All right. So that's what we're doing for that. And then I'm also going to start doing on, I believe Tuesday nights, we'll probably do a new welcome call. So anybody who has a new Ellapreneur coming on, or many Ellapreneurs coming on, we'll do a Tuesday welcome call, we'll probably do it about 9 o'clock as well. No, you know what? We'll do a 10 o'clock New York time. so that people could get on the opportunity call first if they wanted to, which is at 9 o'clock New York time, and then we could do a new welcome call for new Ellapreneurs. I got a lot of people who ask the same questions, guys. I mean, there are people who have been on the team for a couple of months, and I still see a lot of the same questions coming through. Please, please, please take time to just go and look at the facts or the getting started guides in our team pages. All right. We have them posted there for a reason. Very simple questions. If there's something on there that you don't see and you think it should be on there and you say, you know what, I get asked this question all the time, by all means, let us know and we will put it on there. Right? Because I do need to update them. I'm also working on a website for us as well. It's Happiness Tribe 411, and that'll have all of our information, videos, and stuff like that. All right. Let me just go through some of these questions. Does anybody want to unmute and ask me anything before we go on? No? Wow, I can't believe there's no
I
question.
have a question, Maria.
Hello, Bridget. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so my question is the packaging for the mud mask. I haven't ordered it yet, but I will tonight. But I've heard from quite a few people that they've received them and they've been busted. I know Katie mentioned earlier today, we were talking and she said hers was busted along with the Timeless. No, not Timeless. The, what's it called? Elier.
Elier?
The serum was busted as well in both of her packages. And so she emailed me and sent pictures of it and stuff like that. But I know that she hadn't been the only one to experience it. So
yeah, so I've been getting, some people have been saying that the mud masks, I mean, it really depends on how UPS handles them.
Well, actually, here's what I noticed.
Yep.
Is the stuff comes in just a little cellophane wrapper. It's not in the box that's in the pictures.
They actually did start sending it back in the boxes again.
Good, because
yeah,
that would help. That would have.
Because I got a couple of boxes today that were in the boxes again. Yeah, for a while they were doing
in the boxes either, and then look at it, it's all.
But that happens even like the one that's in my bathroom right now. That happens just when it goes on its side.
Okay, I just wanted to bring it up.
No, thank you.
That can't be it because I ordered 2 of them, and this is the one that was like this when I opened the shipping. And
really?
2, they sent these liquid products in a sack, not in a box. So
gotcha.
Of course they're going to get beat up.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll make a note and I'll let them know. Yep.
If it's liquid, I mean, of course they're going to send other stuff in a sack. It won't matter. But a liquid item, you can't do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay if it happens to us, but we just don't want our customers to get upset by receiving busted product. And then,
absolutely. Yep.
I got my Pure and Timeless today and was in the white bag with cellophane on. It was perfect. There was nothing wrong. And this is in Canada.
Okay.
That came today. So
I had the Timeless and that was fine too. But I think the Timeless is more of a gel consistency, and the other stuff is much more liquidy.
Mm.
So it's hit or miss, I would guess.
Yes.
Into the sack.
Yes.
I don't think I want to take that chance with my customers.
Yeah. And have you tried the Elier yet, Katie?
Yeah. The Timeless?
The Elier.
Yeah, I have this one. Yeah, I have the other one upstairs, but I like it.
Yeah. Has anybody else used it yet? Feels good, right?
Feels good, and I've only used it a few days. I don't really have a lot of wrinkles, so I can't really tell if that's making a big difference, but I have precancerous cells on all over the place. And I was this close to going to the dermatologist and getting some of that carrot cream and just getting them off. But I'm like, I'll try this first. It might be less painful.
Yeah. And
who knows?
It lightens your skin too, guys, just so you know. So like the dark circles underneath your eyes and stuff.
I have noticed that. Already. It's only been a few days.
Yeah.
And I'm the girl that walks around and people ask me if I'm okay. Because I got this black dark circle, looks like a black eye.
They won't ask you that anymore.
Not anymore. I love it. Now I'm using that.
Now they're gonna be like, why do you have all that mud on your face?
Right.
Is anybody burning yet who has the mud on their face? if you feel like you're burning, go take it off. Right?
Mine's fine.
If you keep it on too long, it might start to burn.
I have one other question.
Sure.
Any update on the star bonus being paid out? Has
Yeah.
it started or is it still in the works?
So apparently, what was going on, just so everybody knows, is that Britt, was there 197 discrepancies?
Mhm.
197?
It was 197 total people. I think they hit it with over 100 of those discrepancies or something like that.
Over 100 were like, it looked like people cheating the system, so about half the people that hit it. And I think about half of those, most of them created 12 fake accounts and canceled it right after. So like 25% of the people that hit it literally cheated.
And also,
Really bad.
And also called up their credit card companies to cancel, to say that they never made the charge, which is,
Oh yeah, reported them as fraud so that they got,
The
yeah,
chargebacks?
yeah,
yeah,
really, really bad, y'all.
yeah, which is
Was
what
really
makes it even worse, because then it looks like we're doing fraudulent stuff. So
Mhm.
that's not cool.
So for the people, is it getting paid out to people today? I guess that's the question, because I have team members who had been asking.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they said, as far as like 10 or 15 minutes ago before us getting on, they were they were still working on it. Sean is still there. It's 8:30 at night there. He's still there going through everything. He's manually going through everything to try to pay people out.
I think the goal is still to pay it today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why he's still there.
Mhm.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Yep. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just wish it would go away, because it's so frustrating. If people can't be honest and do things the right way, then, we shouldn't even have it. So, and I don't know about you guys, but we're seeing a lot of people the majority of people are making more money now in this company than they have in previous companies, right? In other companies, a lot of times the majority of people wouldn't even make like 200 or whatever the case may be. So to get a program like this, where they're coming right out of the gate with $500 deceitfully, there are people, and I'm not saying it's you guys, but there are people who were getting, the 12 and then stopping. So, that's not how, yes, that may be fine. You may want to only earn that amount of money, but why stop? If you're able to get this in the hands of people, just keep on going. It's, really try to grow your business, because you could see amazing benefits as you start to grow. But, like I said, it's just been very frustrating with, with not getting paid out because of the deceitfulness. So hopefully everybody who had hit it the right way is going to get paid tonight. And we'll have happy people with that. And, we figure out or fix what's going on going forward. Personally, to me, I think it's too easy of a program. I think the company gives us a lot of money to begin with once you start working the company. And I think by, if they made it a little harder to achieve, then, it would be more of a bonus for us. But that's just my own opinion. All right.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Maria, I have a question.
Yep.
I know there was also, I think after you hit your 12, you get like $160 in products or something. When is that? How do you get that?
When you hit 4 and then 6, you get 1 dose and then 2 dose.
Okay. So, and that's on the 15th too of April?
Yeah. Well, that comes, the product is going to come the following week. The week after you get paid on it, you'll start to see the products coming through.
So do they just send it? We don't have to order it.
I'm sorry?
They just send it to us. We don't have to order
correct.
it.
Yes, you do not have to order it. They'll just send it.
All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And if you haven't heard, the program's kind of up in the air. We don't know if it is something that's going to stick around. We don't know if it is something that's going to go away. But what we do know going forward is there's going to have to be strict rules that are out in the open. So we know exactly what guidelines to follow. And then the other thing is what has been suggested is that we really need to let it, like, if we get paid today, your next payout wouldn't be until like mid-May, if that makes sense, because what they really need to do is they need to make sure that this is actually a legitimate MAP customer. If they don't ever have a MAP that runs, then they're not legitimately a MAP customer, right? So if you created their account in March and then they cancel and before their thing runs in April, that wasn't an actual MAP customer. That was a customer that got their product cheap for the first time. Yay, you know? So that's the suggestion going forward, is that they, if it sticks around, we'll see what happens with it. But if it sticks around, I think that's unanimously the thing is that we really need to just let that roll. Because if you put your card on file for somebody else, odds are you're not going to just leave it there and order their product for them every month. So I think that's a really easy way to weed out the people that are cheating it, is to make sure that it runs the next month, if that makes sense. So your March stars run in April, then they pay you out in May. So we would never go a month without getting it paid, right? Because we're already a month behind getting paid. So it would just, I mean, hopefully that's the way it'll run if it sticks around, if that makes sense.
That sounds good. One other question. Can customers exchange product if they get, like, say they get the Chocolate and they're not a fan and they want to exchange it for Smart Coffee? Can they do that?
On MAP or just in general?
In general.
I think they have to return it and issue a refund and then order.
So then if there was someone who wanted to do that, what would the best way for them to get in touch with customer service be? Would it be through that form that you have, Brittany, or?
They don't get in touch. They don't have to get in touch with customer service. They don't, as of right now, they don't have RANs that they're issuing or anything like that. All they do is, we've posted it multiple times. Just go back to the last post I made on customer service and do exactly what I put in there.
Okay.
So they'll just send it back to Sean, all that.
Okay.
And then as soon as they get their money back, I guess they'll order the coffee or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one question to follow that. So if someone does return a product and they get a refund, does that take, say it's a coffee or whatever, does that take $8 from your next commission check?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I thought so. Just clarifying that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And guys, none of this information, I know a lot of the other teams are all up in arms about it, but none of this information should really come as a total shock to everybody, because from the beginning, we have been saying that you really had to keep your auto ship more than, and it wasn't a fact, but it just, and I know I said it, it just makes sense that you would need to keep your auto ship for more than 1 month in order for it to be counted. Right? So, and I was telling people, if you have 12, you got to be careful, because if somebody returns something, then you have 11, and then that doesn't count either. So that's the other reason why I tell people, you don't want to just go to 12 and stop. You know what I mean? I know everybody just wanted to make the $500, but you want to make sure that, God forbid something happens, if somebody returns it or whatever the case may be, you're not going to lose that bonus, right? So now if they do it 60 days out, where you have to run the auto ship again, which that's what would totally make sense, then at least they could see that you are using the product, right? So that would be the real way to get it done.
And going forward too, I think there's something in the fine print to the extent of, let's say, and I don't know if they're going to do this or anything like that, but I'm just saying going forward, this makes perfect sense. You get $500 bonus, they pay it to you. One of your 12 stars returns their product from that month. Legally, ethically, all around, they could literally, deduct that $500 back from you because you didn't actually earn that bonus. Those people did not keep their product. They didn't order it. So we just strongly encourage you never go to 12, never get 12. We had several people on our team that were like, oh my goodness, I didn't know I couldn't use my card for my mom and my brother and my sister and but a lot of those same people had 25 stars. I'm like, calm down. First off, you are well over, so it doesn't matter, right? So, as long as you overshot it, I don't think anybody's going to have any issues. It was just those people who had 12 where it looks sketchy or whatever, and I think they're auditing, and they'll probably even reach out to those people. I don't really know. But anyway, we'll see what goes forward. I'm with Maria 100%. The program seems to be a huge distraction. A lot of people seem like they're more worried about getting star and more worried about that $500 than building a business.
Yeah.
So
if you have one person that you did that for, is that going to flag them? I did that for my daughter, so.
No.
Okay.
No.
No. And remember that once you've earned the star, like you can't earn a star on the same person again. So most people got their mom, their sister, their brother, their uncle, everybody to order in February, or whatever. So then the next month it was all 12 real customers using their own cards. So that's like, people are like, well, that's not fair. I order my husband on Dose and I have him on. I'm like, well, your husband's already your star from February. They said they're not going to penalize you for that. Now it's a new month. Your husband's not a star. So, someone said, what up, gangster rap? Look at this. I'm about to flash you, but it's not my boob, so don't worry. Gangster rapping, crazy dancing, coffee drinking mama. That's me. How did he know I was wearing a gangster rap shirt? He didn't even know. Now he knows.
All right.
Oh,
if you like
my
rap, I gotta
God.
listen. If you have never heard of Lil Dicky, you have got to listen to Lil Dicky. I am not kidding. He is the funniest mofo ever.
I'm sorry, who?
Lil Dicky.
Okay.
He's so funny. His rap sounds good, and the lyrics will make you pee your pants. I'm not. There's one called White Crime, and the other one is oh God, what is it? Let me freak. You just have to.
I'm too old for that.
No, you're not. My kids told me about this, and we jam on it all the time now. My older kids.
You're gonna have to sing us some.
Oh God, I can't. But I would be happy to listen to it with all of them live.
I have a question about something. Oh, sorry. Hi. I heard somebody mention about commissions. I understand the wallet. I do not understand the commissions.
You understand the wallet because I still don't understand the wallet.
I mean, I see it goes backwards and then I get money. It's all good, whatever. But the commissions, I have no idea what that is. Somebody just mentioned $6 off of something. Can you explain that?
Somebody said $6 off of what? I have no idea.
He
What
said
you mean.
$8. If you have a $40 auto ship, it's $8 commission because we get paid 20% commission on maps.
So you understand that, Ruby, right?
I think so. Probably
20%, 20% on all maps.
20% commission on all maps?
Yeah. So if you were on a Dose customer, it'd be 16, and if it was like a Xanthamax or a coffee, it'd be $8.
So you two live together because I have you on one side and I have him on the other side.
Who?
Not you, Ruby.
Oh.
Brittany's on one side and I got Joe on the other side. Are you in the same?
Joe is on here? Where are you at, Joe? Let me swap.
I'm in the next room.
He's in the other room. I didn't know he was in one.
Figure out how you have.
That's funny.
What?
Sorry, so if I click on commissions, should I be seeing something in there? Because there's nothing in there.
Not for map. For your maps, you're not going to see it. Your maps, currently you do not see anything of your maps in the back office. You just get paid on them. Like, surprise, you get paid.
Cool.
The only thing that you see in the back office is, oh, there he is. Oh, there they are.
Together.
Togetherness.
And reverb.
So that's for map. For retail, you see what's in the back office. You actually see it. You see when it pays out. And remember, guys, it's typically 2 Fridays later. Sometimes it winds up being 16 or 17 days. So it's not always, it's not always 14 days away. Sometimes it's longer. All right.
Maria, if we see that we weren't paid, then who do we have to contact for that?
Sean.
Great. Okay.
Yep. Sean should be on everybody's email speed dial.
Maria, I have a question.
Sure.
Do we know when we're going to get the products that replaces the convention tickets for when promoters signed up and they had the convention tickets, but they couldn't go to convention?
Yeah, not yet. And the reason being is that we have Sean working on the star bonus stuff. Yeah, so. We'll get it. I promise you that you will get it. I just don't know when.
Are we going to be able to select what products that we get, or will
Yeah,
they
I
just-
think what they were doing was they're creating some sort of a database, like a website database. And in that database, you'll go and you'll put, what you are looking for. Like they'll tell you, you get X amount of dollars and and then you order.
Okay.
Oh my God, someone's going to see Nelly and Bone
Bone Thugs
Thugs.
and Harmony. I'm so jealous of the Bone Thugs and
I'm
Harmony.
so jealous. I want to see Nelly.
East 1999 Eternal.
We don't know if we won a baseball game because guess what? This is how our youth.
They don't keep
This
score.
is how corrupted our youth is. They don't
Nope.
keep score.
There
We
was a
don't even
kid
know.
out at first that they let still run the bases.
Yeah, they were like, just
What
let
kind
him
of crap is that?
stay. It's the worst.
I was like, go sit down, and they're like, no, leave him out here. I'm like, no, go sit down. You were out.
So we don't know if we won. We don't
I
think
don't think we did.
we won, but that's that. Let's see. What are these other questions? Let's
Yeah,
see.
you're trying to look, pull them down.
Okay, save these little Dicky things.
Oh, I love Little Dicky.
I gotta go look up Little Dicky now.
We're gonna be jamming to some
AKA.
Little Dicky in New York.
All those little AKAs.
Oh, that's what we're gonna. Is that what we're gonna be doing?
We're gonna be jamming.
Yeah, we
Juvenile, that's my jam.
I'm in Minneapolis, so you
So,
jamming with me when I
guys, speaking of New York, and this weekend we have the SOS training. Go on your back office and you could see that we have the different events and they're all across the country. Really try to get to them. This is the way that the company is going to be doing our company-wide training. So it's really important that you try to get there. And we have New York this weekend and I'm going to be going to a couple of different ones across the country. So let me know if you could join us. That would be fabulous. We have people coming in from all over the place. Britt and I are planning on doing a North Carolina event. What are you two doing?
Balancing.
We've moved the other chair out of the room, so okay. I have a very bony butt, and it's like wobbling on the kneecap. Okay.
Yeah, it hurts.
Someone on our team, Bridget, was someone on Bridget's team. I don't know if they're on here, but she could not say good enough things about SOS. She was like raving of how amazing it was for her this past weekend. So I'm super excited to get to it. I mean, she just had many, many takeaways that she was sharing. It was really awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we also have the Happiness Extension, June 22nd through the 24th in Dallas. All right. That is our convention, guys. You need to do whatever you can to get there.
That's the big event. That's going to be our big event.
Yes, that's a big event. And Nick, Britt, what are we going, May 6th? Or we're trying to go May 6th?
North Carolina. That'll just be a local event that we'll do for, an opportunity meeting or something like that. It's just for our local team there. So it's not something like we want you to drive 5 hours to come to it. But if you're in North Carolina, you're close by, come to it, hang out with us. We're going to try to get Judy and Mark to come with us. Oh, I know we've already got Tracy Dyer. We've got several people that have already bought tickets for their convention in June. That's awesome.
Oh, awesome.
A lot of people have already asked off work. I know Ryan and Stephanie Sams are coming. So anyways, we got a lot of people coming to that already. But if you can make it to an SOS training, that's not going to be an event. It's a specific training. So if you can go to that, go to that. But we'll all be at it.
And if anybody is in the New York area and you are available even Friday night, we're having an opportunity meeting Friday night in Uniondale. So,
Roseanne, it's going to be in Charlotte. They're going to have one in Raleigh on the 5th. So we'll probably go to the one in Raleigh because it's another team, but we still have some people that are going to go to it. And then we're going to come to host one in Charlotte on the 6th. So wherever you're closest to.
mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, guys.
Letitia, don't you worry, girl. We're coming to Hawaii in July.
I was just going to say that. You don't need to come to us. We'll come to you.
No, we need an excuse. Don't you dare make a trip to the United States. United States.
Oh, Britt, I love you.
The continental United States.
Be there in June, though.
Be there for convention.
You can come to convention in June, but we want to come to Hawaii in July.
We're coming to Hawaii though.
It's called the
And I expect like a cooked berry cake thing.
I'll be like big, fat, and pregnant.
But see, I want an In-N-Out burger, and I want Sonic, and I want to be able to go to Michael's. We're so deprived on this island.
You do not want Sonic.
No.
Yeah, seriously, and you are definitely not deprived.
Now, In-N-Out, yes.
In-N-Out, I've only had once, and it was really good. But it's not here in the South. But well,
They have them in Dallas. If you go to convention, they're there.
Yeah, they have them in Dallas. But you don't want to eat at Sonic.
I have a question about the Dallas convention.
Mm-hmm.
When you buy your ticket, that $199, the admission ticket, what about accommodations?
We get a hotel discount.
We don't know what hotel it is yet, as far as I know.
Oh, I think they put it up last night.
Did they? Okay.
Do they do like a block of rooms and you can reserve one of those rooms?
Yep.
By the way, this thing doesn't work.
What's
to use it, and it got the liquid out of the top of it, but it actually is broken.
okay? Send it back. Just send it back. Just email Sean.
I already did.
Okay, perfect. If you have any issues and you are emailing Sean and you want to CC me on it, by all means do, because I break his chops about stuff. So if you want to put me on, because you send an email and then I forward it back to him and I say this better be taken care of. So
what if he doesn't respond? He hasn't responded to an email that
sometimes he doesn't respond. Sometimes he just does it. You know, that's why CC me. And
he didn't do the thing either.
What happened?
Almost a week. So
forward me that email.
Okay.
Did you originally include me on it?
Yeah.
All right. So then I'll follow up with him again, because sometimes he just takes care of it without me even saying anything. So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's at. Thanks, Nick. It's at the Renaissance Dallas Addison. My email is thejambronifamily@gmail.com. Got that? And my email is also in the Happiness Tribe page. It should be on there as well, and my phone number, I believe. Right. All right. So, just to reiterate, we do need to get as many people there as possible to, we need to get as many people there as possible to Dallas. We had a great turnout in March, guys. I would love to have an even better turnout in June, if possible. No, not everybody who hit the Shooting Star bonus got an email. The people who got an email, not everybody got an email either. All right, does anybody have any other questions? Does anybody need us to explain anything?
How about what shipping date are we on?
As of earlier, we should be back at 5 days as of today.
That can't be, because what's 5 days ago? The 3rd?
5 business days. They don't count Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. But that means they'd be shipping 5 days ago. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yep. And remember, we have some stuff going from Fort Myers, and we have some stuff going from Plano. So
And the patches and the timeless are on back order, if you hadn't already covered that.
now, if you guys are if any of you happen to be in any of the platinum or above groups that there are messages going back and forth, if you have any questions about shipping to Australia or Germany or anywhere else, don't post them on there, because they get funny about stuff like that. just message me or Brittany, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it, because there are ways around. There are ways that the other teams are getting it done. And within the next week or so, there's going to be an even easier way than just doing reship. All right. So talk to me and I will walk you through it. It's very simple, because we do have people starting to send product to different countries, and not just Australia and New Zealand and Asia. So other countries are really going to start to take off pretty rapidly. And it's to their own benefit if people do, it's to their own benefit if people start shipping, to relatives and people in different countries, because those people are really going to explode quickly there.
I think Maria already covered this, but I just saw someone say something about shipping and their products didn't come or whatever. If y'all have any issues with shipping, Robbie, the shipping manager, this is his email address, shipping@llvocity.com. Include your order number, include the customer ID number, include pictures of the invoice, pictures of the product. So they want pictures of the product, whatever. Include all of that and send them an email, and that's what we're told to do for shipping problems. So.
Now,
oh, and hold on real quick before I forget. Shipping too, we have got to make sure when you're talking to your customer about how to order, and I know most people send this little blurb about this is how you order, click this, blah, 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 blah. Make sure in that blurb that you tell them to enter their full address on address line 1. If they use address line 2, it triggers like an invalid address. So their product doesn't get shipped to them, or it gets shipped, but it doesn't actually make it to them. So like if they have an apartment number, or I don't know, their address is really long, or they're in unit 2 or whatever, everything needs to go on one line, address line. We have got to tell our customers and our new entrepreneurs to do that, because that is an issue. It will be fixed soon when we start switching things over, but for now, let's make sure that we're saying that. And what was that other question? Yeah, shipping@llvocity.com. That's right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. No, that's good. That's good. I did, Britt, I don't know if you were on, but I mentioned that we're gonna we could do it together, however you want to do it, but we're gonna do our weekly welcome calls Tuesday nights, right? We'll do it at 10 o'clock. This way people could get on the opportunity to call if they want. Remember, guys, we have an opportunity to call every Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right.
I think that they've stopped doing the Thursday night one and just doing the live Facebook feed.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they have the stuff going on, right?
If they're in Dallas. If they're in Dallas, they do the feed instead.
Yep. True. And then what I have a whole bunch of products that I got and giveaways that I am going to start doing daily method of operation action steps for you guys. So that will be on the Happiness Tribe team page, and whoever participates has a chance to win something. I'm going to try to do something every day. So we could get people active and engaged. This is the thing, guys. You could do as much that you want what are you saying? You could do as much with this business or as little with this business. So we want to keep you as engaged as possible. The more engagement that you have with us, the more active you're going to be. And you'll see that, if you drop off for a couple of days, it's noticeable. So, and it shows in your business too. That's why we want to keep you as active as possible. All right. When I post something and say, give me your goals or this and that, it's not because I just want to give you something to do. Like when we do it and you write down your goals, you hold yourself accountable a little bit. So that's where we want to get you guys going. I've been doing it with my directs, and if anybody else would like us to do it, and I know Brittany will do it as well, we will do one-on-one coaching with you guys if you feel that you need it. Because I know that there's some people that are saying that, they don't know a lot and, they want to learn and this and that. So we are here if you need any help. All right. Yes, the coffee mug exchange. I printed out the things. I told a few people today to add their names to it. I am going to do the coffee mug. Actually, maybe I'll do it tonight, or if not, because I have mostly everybody's names now. If not, I will do it tomorrow with the customer incentive. All right, because I haven't done that yet either. That, guys, I just want to let you know. I don't know if you could tell, but I like to give stuff away, right? But you guys, you have to pay attention, not you necessarily, but like when I post something, everybody has to pay attention to what the rules are. So when I say new orders so that you guys could have gotten shooting stars, new order does not mean a map. And when it's in a certain time period, like this date to this date, you shouldn't be posting 3 weeks before. You know what I mean? So I want to run these programs, and I want to give people incentive items and gifts to win and stuff. But you have to make sure that the people that are enrolling and doing stuff like that are, following the rules for it. Otherwise, it makes no sense to do it. All right. Because that one, what am I giving away for that? $250. That's $250 in product, right? And then the person, the highest, which I think I know who it is already because I saw that they were pretty active, is going to get $100 cash back. Whoever sold the most new orders. Sorry, guys. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, wait, hold on. Ruby, will daily method of operation include organization and or more? Yes, both. Both. Okay. One-on-one coaching. Yep. Amanda, it's not if we feel you should need it. It's if you feel you should need coaching. If anybody wants coaching, we are happy to help you out. I've been doing half-hour and hour slots. So if anybody feels that they need to, or they just want a little more coaching or a little more structure, we're happy to get you guys on the calendar. Listen, this is the thing about this type of business. And most of you have been in direct sales for a long time. So most of you know this already, but you run with the people who want to run and you walk with the people who are going to walk. I'm not going to run around chasing after people if you're not running your own business, right? The people who want to run their own business, I am happy to fly with you. We could go take off. And the people who don't, that's fine too. It's your business. So, we are here. All of the leaders are here to help out, and whatever you need us, just let us know. All right. Does anybody? Go ahead.
Also, I know several people have asked about hot chocolate or chocolate trials, like individuals. They said that we probably won't have the shareables in dose or Xanthamax or whatever until the happiness extension. Mm-hmm. So it's coming, but it'll be a minute. So we just whip out those Ziplocs. Get them going.
Yep. And then if you're not comfortable with the Ziplocs, get those the little tubs. I mean, they're cheap. It's $15 for 25 of them.
Maria?
Yeah?
I know you just talked about the 21 days of happiness in the beginning of this call.
Mm-hmm.
Us as promoters actually get that as well. So is that functioning already, or what's
No. Once we get the new back office up and running, it's functional in the new back office. We just don't have access to it yet.
Gotcha. Thanks, lady.
Soon.
You're welcome.
Mic drop.
Yeah, the 2-ounce cups at Walmart. I mean, there's a lot of different options to give out the samples, guys, that you don't just have to put it in a Ziploc bag. Let's see, what else do we have here? I can't scroll.
Here's one more.
Amanda's face feels great from the mask.
So just to clarify, kind something I heard last night. I don't like hearsay. to get paid on your team, I was under the assumption that it was 2 new customers. But I heard last night it's just 2 customers, period. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Anybody else? Guys, my Zoom chat is not scrolling, so if somebody messaged me privately and I didn't answer you, and because it's not making me go up, so just message me, send me a Facebook message so we could go through whatever you need me to go through.
Shireen, I think that's who was it, said any update on us having a better map setup thing, so when they have actually completed it, it says like, I don't know, process or something. Like there needs to be a completion, I don't know, a button at the end, because you're right, people get so confused. They're like, I'm doing it, but I don't know how to check out, I don't know what to do, blah 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 blah. We've suggested that many times, so I would guess when the new system comes into play that they would have that process.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. When the system that we have now is nothing like what we used to have. And I don't think there's many people on here who actually accessed the old site. It was probably about 7,000 times better than this. And that's
7,000.
Yeah, just like 7,000 times. Like it's crazy. We were able to access everything. We were able to see everything. It was a lot easier and clearer. So when you guys are frustrated, imagine having something and having it taken away and then to be given this, right? So it is frustrating to say the least, but we are going to be going back to what we had before, or as close to it as possible. So so just again, bear with us. I promise you it's going to get better. It's going to be easier. You're not going to have to say things to us. Pretty soon you're not going to say, well, could you ask them to do this to make it clear, and could we make this clear? It's going to be fine. I promise. So that's it for that. It just hang tight. It's coming. It is coming. Or I'm going to rip all the hair out of my head because I can't take this anymore. Yes, growing pains, exactly. All right, anybody else have any questions as we are going on the 10 o'clock hour in New York? No? No? Everybody's gonna go order their mud mask, right? And in 2 weeks from now, we are going to do it, and I'm going to give away money. Right? We're going to have that many people. I'm going to get Landon to do a mud mask.
How cool does he look in his baseball outfit?
Oh, you match. Look at you guys. Coach. How cute. Hi, Landon.
He looks tough, don't he?
He does. He does. Where's your puppy?
The puppy became an outside dog.
Oh, why?
You're an outside dog. She's officially an outside dog. I can't stand the smell of dog urine while I'm pregnant. So, bye.
Oh, only when you're pregnant?
No, she's going to learn to love the outside and never come back in.
At least love the inside of the
I don't hate the dog. I'm just not an animal kind of person. I wouldn't say love. That's a strong word.
And it's a strong smell.
I don't love you.
All right, guys. No other questions. I'm going to yeah. I wish it was 4 o'clock here right now. I'm going to sign us off if anybody does not have any more questions. We're all good? All right, guys. Have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.